Hello YouTubers, this is a new section I'm going to call how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I found on YouTube there are a lot of hard videos to really just see the basics of the game. So I'm going to try and explain the best way possible. First, I'm going to do it in segments. This is regular stuff, just explaining certain types and everything. So first of all, this type of monster is a normal monster. It says it does not say it has an effect. It just says a little description on what his information is. Also, normal monsters have a much different color than effect. They're a little bit lighter, and they're kind of a tannish, where this is kind of a dark brown. Well, still light brown tan. Many things you can tell. The stars mean how many levels it is. This is a level 4 monster. Attack and defense, 121. And also what type of attribute, and what kind of monster it is. It's a Fiend Dark. So there's a lot of stuff on the card that tells you what it is, and you need to know all of it. This is an effect monster. It says it. Well, it doesn't say effect because it's a type. It's a certain type of monster. I'll get into that, but I'll show you an effect monster. This is an effect monster. It is 80 changer, light, level 1. It has really bad attack and defense, but the effect makes it better. It would say what kind of monsters, and then it will say effect. If it says effect, it has an effect. There are different types of effect. There are trigger and ignition. Ignition effects is when you summon a monster, it's immediately activated. Trigger effects is when you summon it, you can activate its effect. Now this monster is when it's in the graveyard, you remove it, which is technically a trigger effect in the graveyard, and you change your battle position. So it's okay. Now the differences between these two is that they're different classes, Aqua and Psychic, different types of levels, different attribute types, light and water, different attack, and different decks. You have to read cards, because this card goes for Psychics, because Psychic Emperor, Psychic, so it really can only go. This one is different. It may be a different thing, but Cookie Mirror. Cookie Mirror is a set of cards that all go together. You can run this in Aqua deck, but it won't work because it relies on the Cookie Mirror. So, basic stuff. This is a Union monster. Union monsters are a little bit different than effect monsters. They allow themselves to become equipped. This monster will be in the monster zone, and then it will move to the spell and trap zone. And it will be equipped to a certain monster, which will be explained. Usually Union monsters have a much higher depth in information, because there's a lot of important stuff on it, and it still has the same information. This is a tuner monster. These are relatively new. What it does is it's an effect monster. It has an effect, but it doesn't say effect. Tuner monster allows it to synchro summon. Now synchro summoning is taking two monsters. Have this and these two monsters. You send them both to the graveyard, and you get out this. Usually tuner monsters say it, and they usually have certain requirements. This is a synchro monster. The plainest thing is synchro monsters are white. And it is the same thing as a regular effect. It has fairy, synchro, and effect. So it has all that. Attack and defense, and effect. Usually synchro monsters require certain things. Like this requires a light, so I couldn't use this to bring out him. This is a fusion. Fusions are relatively... they've been around. Fusions require a card usually called Polymerization, which I do not own. Well, it basically takes two monsters like synchroing, but it requires a card to make them form into this. So basically the differences between fusion and synchro is fusion requires a card, synchroing does not. There are other cards that allow you to take the place of polymerization, but that is more advanced. Now there's another type of card called rituals. I don't own a ritual card, surprisingly, but what rituals do is they're blue, and they require you to use a card to sacrifice cards sent to the graveyard. It is like fusioning, but you can use your hand too. Well, polymerization does. So it's basically like fusioning, it's just a different way. Fusioning and ritualing is very simple. Synchroing is basically easier. Yeah, there's a huge amounts of different kinds of cards. Anything you need to know about certain types of cards or any other questions, just ask in the comments below. My next segment will be spells, traps, because those are also very complex, and there's a lot of stuff. Once I get the basics down, I'll go into certain priority and all that. So this is the Yugioh Leader 9.